Your Country 1039 KGRT. Got to be one of my favorites from King George, of course, and Troubadour.
Time now for your question of the day. Brought to you by the Farmers and Crafts Markets of Las Cruces. Fresh produce, bread, meat, honey, food trucks, handmade art, music, and more. Every Saturday and Wednesday, 8:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. downtown Las Cruces.
That's right. It is our question of the day, brought to you by the Farmers and Crafts Market of Las Cruces. Excuse me. Yes. Well, today, Ash Wednesday, it is also the beginning of the Lent, meaning that many people will be giving something up for the next 40 days, Some of the big ones to give up in the food or drink category, like sweets, snacks, coffee, alcohol, or meat. Social media, screen time, that could be something that you could do. Negative habits like gossiping, complaining, make yourself a better person. Luxuries or comforts like going to restaurants or spending on things you don't really need. And of course, time, maybe doing something more positive with your time, volunteering or helping someone. And of course, those personal vices like smoking, drinking, gambling, pizza, stuff like that. Yeah. I think we all have our guilty pleasures. Maybe we all have things that we would like to improve upon ourselves, right? Just maybe a little something like that. And I know that not everybody celebrates Lent, but the idea of actually, giving something up to make yourself a better person for 40 days, it's not a bad thing overall. So my question for you today, what guilty pleasure would you give up, or would you be giving up for 40 days? Yeah, could you give it up for 40 days for one? But what guilty pleasure are you willing to give up for 40 days? That is my question of the day today. You can let me know your answers at 575-523-KGRT. That's 575-523-5478. Call them in, text them in, or, you can leave your comments on our social media pages. We're up live on Facebook and YouTube. Somebody said they're giving up listening to Gino in the morning. I'm not offended. Okay, I'm slightly offended, right? Oh, they're just joking. Okay, good. Whew, that one had me scared for a minute. Somebody said that they would give up on Facebook. That was a text, by the way. It was not a comment on Facebook, because that would have been hilarious. But no, there are certain things that we could probably give up. I could say I could give up pizza for 40 days. That would be hard. That would be really hard for me to do. But I don't know. I always want to think on the positive side of things and say that I'm going to do something as opposed to giving something up. So maybe I will do something like, make sure to greet my coworkers with happy good mornings every time I see them instead of where's the coffee? I mean, that would be a good thing, right? So let me know, though, what guilty pleasure would you be willing to give up for 40 days? That is our question of the day today, brought to you by the Farmers and Crafts Market of Las Cruces. All right, we're good there, and we are good right here. So we are exclusively up on our social media pages right now. And like I said before, not everyone celebrates Lent, but the idea of giving something up, just for a little bit, maybe you can develop those good habits and give up some of the bad things, smoking, drinking, that type of thing. We just went through dry January and a few other things like that. So it is possible to go ahead and get these done just to better ourselves in general. So, next 40 days until we get to Easter, what do you think? Is there anything that you would be willing to give up? What guilty pleasure could you be giving up for 40 days? If it was a guilty pleasure, could I give up K-pop for 40 days? I don't know. That one would be hard. But anyway, what about yourselves? Maybe, giving up some coffee, snacks, or sweets, or something else like that for 40 days. Those are always the tough ones. But what could you do? What guilty pleasure do you think that you could give up for 40 days? Let me know your answers. 575-523-KGRT. That's 575-523-5478. Go ahead and text those in, call those in, or since we are live on our social medias, just go ahead and leave those comments down below as well. Let's take a quick look and see what's going on in and around the world. Apparently, according to the Daily Star, Elon Musk has been named the world's sexiest entrepreneur. He beat out other tech billionaires like Tim Cook and Mark Zuckerberg. The poll was conducted by illicitencounters.com. Musk scored a 9 out of 10 on the sexiness scale. And okay, comparatively speaking, as far as billionaires go, that there's pretty slim pickings right there. But I'm sure being a multi-billionaire certainly helps with that. Wonder if it would help me. Let's see. Academy Awards team hopes that Conan O'Brien will return in 2026 because his appearance brought humor to this year's ceremony, something that they've been lacking maybe. I think the Academy Awards could get more viewers if they concentrated on movies that people know about. I mean, I'm just saying, did you know they lost half of their viewership in 1 year? Yeah, they only got half of the viewers they did last year. Ouch. And David Rush of Idaho recently set a new world record when he folded and threw a paper airplane in 5.12 seconds, beating his previous record. I think I did one in about 10 seconds, maybe to 15 seconds once, because I was bored. I had some paper with me. Actually, it's weird. Paper airplane things just brought back a weird memory of me standing in my kitchen asking my mom how to make a paper airplane. I still make them the same way, I think. I have to check with that. Mom, what do you say? Anyway, that is what's going on in and around the world. Of course, we are looking for your answers for our question of the day today. Brought to you by the Farmers and Crafts Market of Las Cruces. Lent starts today. Today is Ash Wednesday, and many people will be giving something up for the next 40 days. Now, not everyone celebrates Lent, but the idea of giving something up or making yourself do something to make yourself a better person is not a bad idea. So, that being said, what guilty pleasure are you willing to give up for 40 days? Yeah, go ahead and let me know your answers for our question of the day, brought to you by the Farmers and Crafts Market of Las Cruces.